Hey guys, it's Nina, and today I'm going to be doing my top 5 Wednesday video. I actually almost forgot that today was Wednesday, and then I was like scrolling through YouTube and saw like 5 of these. I'm like, oh right, because I have a snow day today. Since it's not a school day, I just completely forgot. Anyway, today's topic is your top 5 favorite books that are over 500 pages. So for this, I'm going to go in page number order, not in the order of like how much I like them, just how long they are. So I'm going to go from the least longest to the longest. The first book that I have is The Book Thief by Markus Zusak, and this is 552 pages. I really like this book. It's set in Nazi Germany, and it follows the life of Liesel, and she's a foster child, and I just really liked it, one, because like I love history, it's historical fiction, and since it's in Nazi Germany, I just liked seeing how that society worked. But also the main character, I can't remember if she's illiterate or just really bad at reading, but she really wants to learn how to read or read better, I forget. But it's just great as a book lover to read a book about a protagonist that's a book lover. I think that's a big reason why I liked this. And also the narrator is deaf, which I thought was really cool and like unique. Like this book is just very different from anything else that I've read, and I really enjoyed it. The next book I have is Gone by Michael Grant, and this is 559 pages. So much longer, but this book is really good. It's the main character's name is Sam, I think, and basically he lives in this town where one day just all the adults just disappear, like poof, they're gone, like everyone 16 and up, I believe, disappears, and then these kids in the town, like some of them start developing superpowers, and it's really strange and really good. I just really like the series. It's one of my favorites. A lot of people have read this first book, but not many people have read the entire series because they start to go downhill, but then they get better again, so it's really conflicting. But yeah, this is one of my favorite books. I read it back in middle school and I really enjoyed it. This isn't necessarily my favorite one in the series, but I can't remember which one was my favorite out of the series, so I just chose this one because this one is over 500 pages, and I think the rest of them are also over 500 pages, but again, I couldn't remember because all the titles are too similar, so I can't remember which ones I liked and which ones I didn't. Next up, I have The House of Hades by Rick Riordan. This book is 597 pages. This one was my favorite out of the Heroes of Olympus series. I just really enjoyed it. I don't know, I just like this one the best. And I think it's also the longest, I think. Yeah, this one's the longest. So, yeah, I mean, it's Percy and Annabeth, Percy Jackson. Of course, there had to be a Percy Jackson book on my list. So, yeah, I liked it. Next, we're going to be making a big jump from the 500s to the 700s. So the next book I have is City of Heavenly Fire by Cassandra Clare, and this is 725 pages. This thing is massive. I feel like I could kill someone with this. It's so heavy and so big, but it was really good. It's the last book in the Mortal Instruments series, which I'm sure you know, and I really enjoyed this. I give it a 5 out of 5 stars. I just absolutely loved it. I loved all the characters because, I mean, it's the Mortal Instruments. It's one of my favorite series. Again, it was a really good end to the series, I thought. And I have a full book talk on it. I will link that down below if you want to see it. It's like really long and rambly though, so yeah. And the last book that I have, which I do not actually own, well, I own it, but it's on my Nook, so I can't like show it to you, is Game of Thrones by George R.R. Martin. I have only read the first one, but that one is 835 pages. So yeah, that took me like 2 months to read, 2-3 months, because it was so massive, but it was so good. I never did a book talk on that, but I give it a 5 out of 5 stars. It's really good high fantasy. I mean, everyone's heard of Game of Thrones, everyone's heard of the show, but the books are really, really good and better in my opinion. I mean, I've only seen like 2 episodes of the show, but the books are better, and they go a lot more in depth, and they're just so good. I can't wait to read the next one, but the next one's like 1,000 pages, so guess what I'm doing over Christmas break? I just love Game of Thrones. It was so good. I loved all the characters. I loved the dual point of view. Not dual, like multiple point of view, I guess, because it was like 6 point of views or something. But yeah, I just loved it. And now I'm just gushing over Game of Thrones. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. So what are your guys' favorite books that are over 500 pages? What's the longest book you've ever read? And anything else that you want to share in the comments if you've read these, if you've liked them. And that is it. I will see you guys later with another video. Bye!